What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So again, we're going to talk about Terra Luna Classic. And the reason why we want to talk about this is to do something that I've done with every other cryptocurrency that I reviewed. And I just realized that I haven't done this. To talk about what the potential is of Terra Classic and also go through how you can really become that Terra millionaire that you're hoping to become, right? This is all out of complete speculation because we don't know what they're going to do, if circulating supply is going to be dialed down, if the market cap's going to rise so much, if we will support it so much that we'll see a lot of push with volume. We don't know any of that information. So without knowing that information, we can't really tell you that this is exactly going to happen, but it's out of pure speculation, just like I've done with other positions and have seen different growth potential and where they can go. However, with the entire crypto market coming back, we're not seeing any of that growth. But let's do some sort of a prediction. Let's talk about an exit strategy and how you can turn a certain amount, turning $2,000 into millions of dollars potentially. So before we get started, guys, hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure you check out some of the links down below. Hit those links down below, and also hit the bell notification so that you guys always get notified when I post another video. As well as if you guys want to check out some of the Discord groups that we have down there, feel free to check out those links. Also, my Twitter, if you want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. But let's talk about Terra, right? I do have Terra up right now. I do want to show you some pieces that are going to be kind of significant. So we have a circulating supply of 6.5 trillion. That's a significant number that we need to know. Max supply of 6.9 trillion. Yes, that is significant, but it's not something that's pertaining to right now. Terra Classic, the price we're looking at 0.0001 thousand, right? With a lower price of actually gaining a zero, with a market cap of about $666 million. Now, the reason why this is important is because when we go into potential, we want to understand what the max ability is. Because if we go to look at total cryptocurrencies, we can see here that Bitcoin is currently at a $557 billion market cap. Ethereum, $219 billion market cap. The next in line is Tether, then USDT or USDC, sorry. And then we also have BNB at 49,000 or $49 billion market cap, or almost a $50 billion market cap. So we kind of put this into perspective of getting to that max level, which is below Bitcoin, below Ethereum, and probably maybe competing with BNB as a max potential. So let's get into the Excel spreadsheet. You're going to see here that Terra Luna right here, we have all the different numbers. We have the circulating supply of 6.5. We have 6.9 max supply, which is not factoring in right now. We have this total supply, which links up to this right here. And what this does is it basically takes whatever price we're looking at and gives you what the market cap would be. So if we have 0.0001, where we're at now, it's about a $650 million market cap. If we lost a zero, it would be a 6.5 trillion billion dollar market cap. If we lost another zero, which would be 1 penny, we would have a $65 billion market cap. So that's a little above where we are with BNB. We want to use BNB as a max potential, so we'll probably see something like 0.005, so a half of a penny, looking at about a $32 billion market cap, which is less than that BNB level. So that's what we're really focusing on, is just to get up to that reasonable level, which a reasonable level could be anywhere between 1 billion and 30 billion, right? But obviously that's competing for the top spot for Terra Luna Classic. So with that being said, we understand that 1 penny or half a penny is definitely a possibility, which it can gain you a decent amount. How much do you ask? Well, that's the other piece that we wanted to look into. So I built a spreadsheet previously to basically mirror what we're doing here for Shiba Inu. And basically you take however many millions of coins you have or however many coins you have, and you go throughout the different prices to see how much you would end up having in the end and how much you can realize at certain levels to give you an exit plan. right? So currently you can see it at this price of 0.0001, and the amount that I'm holding of 20 million, it's a little over 20 million. The amount that I'm holding of 20 million is worth about $2,000 as of right now. So if we started to see a price increase where it goes to 0.0005, well, now we're looking at $10,000. We're looking at a 5x return on that, and seeing that to $10,000. So would I want to make a move? I already seen it at $10,000. No, I wouldn't want to make a move. But then you can see this get up to a level of 0.0009 before it does lose another zero, and then it would be $18,000. Now at that point, you can say, hey, you know what? I want to take out a little bit. I already made $6,000, so I don't want to take out anything at that moment. But then you do see it get to the point to where it does, lose that zero completely. It loses that zero by a little bit more. Well, now it's at $60,000. You know what? That's a comfortable place to probably take a little bit. I have 20 million. Maybe I can take out 2 million of that. Right? That'll be $6,000 that I end up pocketing from that, put it somewhere else, and then now I'm left with about a little under the 60,000 mark. Right? I'm under like $54,000. That's left, right? Which is 18 million coins, and that's cool. I'll take that. So as it does run a little bit more, maybe it gets closer to a point to where it does get to a penny, and that's a $144,000. So yes, it makes sense to take a little bit more. Maybe you'll take another 2 million, right? You take another 2 million. That's 200,000. You take another 2 million, and that's $16,000. So a total of $22,000 made off of a $2,000 investment at this point. Sorry for all the coughing. And then we scroll down here. We want it to get to a penny. It does get to a penny. What do we decide to do here? Nothing. We already took $22,000. We gained all of our money back. We gained the $2,000 plus $20,000 on top of that. So you know what? I'm waiting for it to get to 5 cents. It gets to 5 cents. That's $800,000. Yes, of course, I'll take another 2 million. Right? That's $100,000, $122,000 that I ended up pocketing out of it. Well, now I'm fully comfortable with letting this run if it does run. If it doesn't, then I have 14 million that I can make some moves there. Now, if it comes back, I can reinvest some of this 122 at some of these lows if I believe in it pushing a little bit further. So then it gets to 10 cents, that's 1.4 million. It gets to 20 cents, that's 2.8 million. That's probably where I'll make my next move, where I will probably take out a good portion, probably somewhere around 5 million, right? And that's $1.1 million, and I'm currently holding 9 million that's left. Well, now I can sit on whatever I want to sit on and let that run a little bit more, maybe up to maybe 50 cents or 75 cents or $1. I could let it get up to 75 cents. It's probably where I would let it get to if it does have that ability to continue to run. So then I do that and I take out another maybe 3 million, right? And that's $2.2 million that I would have there. So a total of $3.3 million with 6 million that's left. It gets over $1, that's worth 6 million. I take out another half, probably take out another 3 million. I'm not going to be greedy. There's a lot of people that will say, hey, why don't you wait until it gets to a certain level? Well, don't be greedy. You don't really get a lot of these situations to where you can turn. Ultimately, what I spent was $40 to get the 65 million that I had to turn it into a chance to have 6.3 million. Well, now, it gets to that level, and somewhere in between $1 and $5 is probably where I will take most of it, most of what's left. So I'll probably take somewhere around the 2 million that's left and leave $1 million in there, and that'll be $16.3 million. And whatever the 1 million ends up being, the 1 million can end up growing to something a lot bigger, and I can take chunks out from here on out. I can keep going up and it goes up to $10. I can take out a smaller chunk of 100,000. Right, that's 10,000. I can take out 100,000 and then have $1 million, and then continue to go there, take out another 100,000. Right, and that's 2.5 million, and then I can continue to grow, and that's all speculation. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say that I'm gonna leave that 1 million in there and not factor that in, because that could be a lot more that's added on top. But basically, I'm turning $2,000 into 16.3 million with a spreadsheet like this, really just trying to understand when you can take profits, right? It's not about being as greedy as possible, because yes, what you could do is essentially just say, you know what, I don't want to take anything here. I don't want to take anything here. I want to wait till it gets to $1 and I'm going to go ahead and take half of it. Yeah, you could wait till that happens and you take half of it. Let's say 10 million. Right? And you have $10 million, and what you have left is 10 million. So you decide to take 2 million, $10 million, that'll be 20 million. So within 2 periods, you end up gaining so much. How long is it going to take you to get to that dollar range though? How long is it going to take you to get here, which may be years? It may not happen at all. So the point is that you have to, see whatever gains you do have, collect some profits, be comfortable with what you have, because this is going to be very tough. If you're waiting from 5 cents all the way up to a level of $5 to take, or $1 to take a profit, this could be a very long time. And that's a very long time to hold millions of dollars in a balance that you probably have never seen before in one investment. So it's going to be very tough for you to do if you don't have anything that you've already collected, right? So that's why I will take profits at certain levels, because it just makes sense to be able to take those out, put those in other investments, diversify, and give yourself more chances to grow other investments as well. So ultimately, this is my plan. It may change a little bit as time goes on and depending what they implement, but this is what we have here: turning $2,000 into $16.3 million with Terra Luna. And that's give or take a few million after the fact, where you have 10, 25, 20, 50, 100, depending on what the total market cap is. I'm sorry for all the coughing, guys. I don't know what's going on, but make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel, but I'm going to get out of here and I will catch you guys in the next video.